In the country named Paris, there is the world's oldest ballet school founded by King Louis. And in this school, there is a ballet shoe that has been showcased for 400 years. This shoe is said to be so valuable that is carefully guarded by 2 fire fairies. The ballet shoe is only brought from the museum to the picnic area once a year with a magnificent picnic held in the forest. Kings, queens, princes, and princesses from the various countries eagerly prepare for this glittering day. The King of Paris, who loves spring the most among all seasons, arranges the picnic on the first day when the trees begin to blossom. Magnificent tables are set up, surrounded by the scent of fresh flowers. When all preparations are complete, the fire gentlemen take the shoe from the ballet school and bring it to the William Forest. The spring season arrives, and the grand day in Paris approaches, initiating sweet and excited preparations across the country. The most important and delicate task falls upon the fire fairies. 2 fairies begin preparations to transport the ballet shoe to the picnic area in the forest. This year, the king invites all the people of Paris, the young princes and princesses of the royal kingdom, and the kings and queens of neighboring kingdoms to the picnic. Long tables are set up in the forest, covered with clean and elegant tablecloths, adorned with golden plates, forks and spoons. Golden ribbons decorate the tables and chairs. Delicious meals are prepared, and the Paris Orchestra takes its place. Everything is arranged as the king desires. The fire fairies carefully carry the ballet shoe to the forest, where they will inform the guests as they arrive. The royal kingdom's horse-drawn carriages are seen on the path nearby. The royal kingdom is the only country in the world where every season is summer. The fairies laughed. Saying it sounds a bit like a dream. The young princes and princesses enter the festivities, and the kings and queens of the neighboring kingdom descend from their carriages. Tables have been set up everywhere, adorned with golden colored ribbons. Everyone is enchanted when they see the ballet shoe and can't take their eyes off it. Food, drinks, and songs. Everyone enjoys themselves. While some kings and queens discuss flower with the royal queens, a powerful, rumbling sound is heard nearby. The fairies recognize it as the forest giant's voice. The king panics and calls everyone to gather in the courtyard of the palace. When the fire fairies advance to the place the ballet shoe in its case, they find it's missing. Frantically searching around, they cannot find it. They realize they need to inform the forest fairy about the situation. In the joyful and bustling William forest, such an event surprises and sadnesses the forest fairy. The first thing that comes to her mind is the rainbow fairies. Rainbow fairies rest and have fun sitting on the rainbow line after the rain, bringing joy and color to the forest with their shining colors amidst the blue and white clouds. The forest fairy decided to seek help from the rainbow fairies. As the forest fairy descends towards the valley to wake the butterflies for help, she also decided to ask for help from the butterflies. She thinks their colorful and strong wings could help locate the shoe in the giant's cave. It's the time when fairies like to rest, so she heads towards the valley to awaken the butterflies. The forest fairy decided to seek help from all the creatures in the forest. She must inform everyone and search for the shoe everywhere in the forest. The first area that comes to her mind is Enchanted William Lake, with its magical shimmering passages. The creatures living there gracefully glide and swim in the lake every morning, cleaning their pure white feathers. If the shoe has been hidden there, they will surely find it. She decided to head towards the lake. The lake promised to dive and search for the shoe. The forest giant, William Giant, is the only giant ruling the world. With sharp ears and bright silver eyes, he can hear and rush to anyone in need in the forest. But his passion and love for ballet shoes have surpassed everything, and he secretly took it from the picnic area to his cave. With the permission of King Louis, a brave and fast young prince sets out to find where the giant is hiding. Quietly advancing along narrow paths, he listens for the giant's voice. Nightfall approaches and the sun slowly gives way to the moon. When the young prince reached the lake where the swans live, he decided to take a break and rest. At that moment, the forest giant extends towards the moon to get a better view of the shoe's sparkle. When the young prince sees the giant, he quickly advances to take his shoes. He struggles with the giant so much that manages to grab only one shoe and flee. The forest fairy informs all the forest fairies that one of the shoe has been found and invites them to kingdom where it was found. The forest giant wonders where he could have hidden the other shoe, and the thought of puppies comes to his mind. Perhaps he hid the other shoe among the poppy leaves. The poppy garden is the most elegant and dazzling part of the forest, with delicate and sensitive flowers. There are also tiny flower fairies protecting them. When the puppies say the shoe isn't there, the forest fairy is saddened and tired. Starts to think about what to do. Just then, the sounds of ladybugs flapping their wings and rabbits nibbling on carrots nearby catches her ear. Because ladybugs and rabbits are coming to help find the lost shoe. As all the creatures in the forest work together, the forest fairy's hope begins to fade. Fairy tales from other forests gather to help their friends and offer support. The earth folk, the only beings in the forest who can travel between forests to deliver news, decide to invite all the forest fairy tales from around the world to Giant's Cave. They go to the Giant's Cave, even making friends with him, to deliver fairies' requests and invite all the forest fairy tales from around the world to the Giant's Cave. All the forest fairy tales gather and speak to giants, trying to persuade him to return the shoe to its rightful place in Paris, even offering a shoe they brought from their own country as a gift for the future. For the first time in a long time, the forest giant feels at peace. The ballet shoe is returned to the Paris ballet school by the fire fairies. That night, all the forest fairies, believing the power of love, fall into a peaceful sleep. 3 apples from the sky, 1 for happy and loving children, 1 for their families, and 1 for those of us always with you.